I am very excited for today's video. Today we are going to be testing my regular Griffin Burrow hunting setup versus some of the most OP items in the game when it comes to hunting down mythological creatures. I'm talking level 100 pets, best talismans, all recombobulated, the best sword that you can possibly use, fully maxed out superior armor. This is going to be quite a treat, and I'll even try and give you guys an evaluation on the entire gear setup near the end of the video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. First, we're going to try out my regular setup, see how much damage we're doing per hit, and then we're going to try out some of the most OP items when it comes to mythological creature events. Before we can get into this insane test, only a small percentage of the people who actually watch my videos are subscribed, so make sure you guys subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing, and I've been doing a really good job of pushing out content lately. Don't mean to pat myself on the back, and your guys' support has definitely proven that. So thank you all so much for the continuous support here for myself and on the channel, and I'm so excited to keep on bringing you guys videos. But make sure you're subbed and turn on post notifications and leave a like, because it's pretty pog. So first off, we are going to test my very own setup. The setup that I've been using for the event, it's 99% my own items. Probably not 99%. The only thing that's not is this Griffin pet. This is Time Deals. He's letting me borrow it, so big shout out to him. Level 93. Annoying thing, it does have an EXP share on it, and I could put a plushie on it instead to get that bonus attack speed, but then I'd have to put an EXP share on after that to give it back to Dio, and that's just some coins that I don't feel like wasting. I'm still killing the mobs quite alright in my opinion, so it doesn't feel like too much of a loss. But we do have the level 93 Griffin, as you can see right here. We have a not maxed, but a recombobulated with a few max enchants Sword of Revelations, as you can see right here. So like Critical 6, Looting, Luck, Scavenger, the very easy max enchants to put on. We do have a Wood Singularity on here. It is Fabled, so it is overall still very good sword, very strong for this event. In terms of my superior, half recombed, Grow 6, Prot 6. The only ultimate enchant on this entire set is Wisdom 5. I just found that I wanted to round myself up to that 500 mana with my levels so that I could actually use the full ability of the Endstone Sword. Before this, I only had like 440 mana, so when I was going up against golems, I was still dying because I could still take some damage. It wasn't 100% resistance to damage. In terms of the rest, Grow 6, Prot 6, except for the boots. And I do have the Spiked Reforge on the rest for that bonus attack speed, as well as Hot Potato Books, as you can see right there as well. I do want to get Grow 6, Prot 6 on my boots soon, though. So look out for me doing that in the very near future. In terms of talismans, only a few recombobulated. Mainly I have Mythics, as you can see right here, all except for the Treasure Artifact. I only have the Treasure Ring right now. In terms of a couple of my epics have been recombobulated to legendaries, as you can see right here. These are all strong. I have my epics as Bloody for that bonus attack speed. It's a better version of Strange in my opinion. And then also Shaded for my rares, uncommons, and commons all the way down the board, as you can see right there, which is really good for strength and crit damage. Overall, just a really good reforged stone that I recommend trying to take advantage of. And then for some reason, my crab hat is forceful. I don't know how that happened, but it is. So the first thing I'm going to try damage against with all these, with this setup and the max setup afterwards is level 1, 100 HP zombies. So with our Sword of Revelations, we are doing 142, 159, 151, 142, 148. So yeah, in that high 140s to low 150s is what we're getting with our sword right now. So I'm very curious to see what we're going to be getting on the other ones. Also, obviously, no smite on this sword. It is sharpness, but smite is more efficient against when it comes to champions, inquisitors, and minotaurs, I believe. So smite is something that you should maybe consider for your Sword of Revelations. I just decided to go the sharpness route. Honestly, it's completely preference. I find that I still do enough damage. So now to try and see how much damage we are doing to some of the mobs. So let's get one in here. We have a Minotaur, perfect. 460k, 360, 380/90, 460, and 390. So overall, in between those high 300ks to low/mid 400ks. And our next one's right here, actually. 10k coins. I'll take it, not the end of the world. But so yeah, honestly, not terrible damage considering I do not have all recombobulated talismans. A big factor that I mentioned in the next clip with the other setup as well is I do not have level 50 damage skills. So that would be combat and forging. Two skills I need to heavily work on. For some reason, I chose fishing as the first skill I want to push to level 50. Don't ask me, just accept that it's happening, and let's go get our Griffin feather over here. Or maybe a little bit of video luck, we'll get a washed up souvenir. That would be pretty nice. Maybe even a crown of greed for the video, for the content, for the culture. Nah, it's just a feather. What can you really expect? But overall, I'm quite satisfied with the damage I do in my set. I haven't really paid attention to it, so that's kind of nice to see. So now we are using a maxed setup. Okay, this thing is ridiculous. There's only a few things I need to change. First, my Beastmaster crest. Mine is only an epic, so that's something we need to deal with. And actually, I have been grinding, and I just recently got exactly 4 stacks of Griffin feathers because I knew that I was going to have to upgrade this thing. So we're going to go ahead and craft the upgrade to turn this thing into a legendary very quickly. 4 stacks of feathers. Oh my goodness, there's so much work in there. It's just gone. And I believe, yeah, it's 8 per. For enchanted ancient claws, so that's not the bad part whatsoever. But there we go, legendary forceful beastmaster crest. That's so many materials there, it's kind of ridiculous. And then we also need to buy a recon really quickly. So I did purchase a recombobulator 3000 strong beastmaster crest. I also reforged it to strong. I find this is just the best reforged to have on your mythics. And there we go, mythic strong beastmaster crest. You love to see it. So that is another personally maxed talisman. I am working on trying to recombobulate all my talismans. I also instabought 2 by accident, so when I get my actual talismans back from Simple Origin, I will be putting that on one of mine because I did not mean to buy that, but hey, I may as well have it. Also, on the topic of talismans, this is quite a satisfying accessory bag. So I do need to give credit to the stuff that I am borrowing for this setup. You guys just saw my setup before this. All these talismans are Simple Origins. I traded mine with his. I do have quite a few of I actually have all the mythics recombobulated myself. I do not have a treasure artifact, of course, and I have a good amount of my epics recombobulated to legendaries already, but he has the entire thing. You can't find a single common around here. We got a potato talisman recombobulated, okay? Like, this is a very satisfying accessory bag. In terms of reforges, mythics are strong, legendaries are strong / forceful. This is actually my forceful, so we'll kind of just ignore that, but strong for all the legendaries, strange for the epics, and then we have shaded for the rares and the uncommons. So this is very satisfying to look at. In terms of the armor set, we are using a completely maxed out superior dragon armor set. Legion 5 on every piece. For those of you who don't know, Legion 5 costs about 16 million coins for an alt enchant per book, by the way. So that times 4 for the entire set. Full growth 6, prot 6, fuming, hot potato booked as well. As you can see, the plus 60 and plus 30 HP. This is also courtesy of Simple Origin, so that is what Simple Origin is lending us for this setup. For those of you who don't know, Legion 5 increases all your player stats except health by 0.35% per player within 30 blocks of you, up to 20 players. So that is a very large increase on all your stats, from Magic Find to Sea Creature Chance. That's why people usually put this in Ultimate Reforge on your Shark Scale armor, but overall just increases all of our stats from defense and everything in between except for health. So it is by far the best ultimate enchant, especially when you're around other players, and that is why we have chosen this set for today's review. Also, a couple more max things. We're using a level 100 maxed Griffin pet, legendary, as you can see, with a crochet tiger plushie on it, which increases bonus attack speed by 35%. And this is Cookie No Rookies, so huge shout out to him for letting me borrow this for the showcase as well. And he's also letting me use his maxed out thick Sword of Revelations, as you can see right here, even with the music rune on it. He's got a drip on us a little bit. So shout out to Cookie No Rookie. He's another fellow YouTuber. Make sure you guys check out his channel. Yeah, he's on his way to 40k subs, so let's try and help him get there a little bit. But yeah, shout out to him for letting me borrow the pet and the sword. Now that we know where we're getting these items from, it's time that we actually test these things. So the most basic of tests on the regular level 1 zombie. So we're going to see how much we do. We're going to try on a couple because we do have fabled on the sword, just like last time. 191k. That on a regular zombie. 173k with a Sword of Revelations. 176, 171, 178, 164. That one was on the lower side. 178, 186, 183, 174. You guys get the point. That is actually insane, considering it's just against zombies. It doesn't even have smite on it. It's sharpness 6. It has all level 6 enchants that you can get, though, which is unreal. So yeah, I mean, the only thing that this sword is really missing is an ultimate enchant, but that just comes down to preference of whatever he decides to put on. I don't think it'll really add too much damage in the overall scheme of things. I think the difference we're going to see between this setup on mythological creatures and the last is already going to be quite big enough. In terms of our damage towards a mythological creature, let's find out. What are we going to get? We're going to get a champion, so this will actually be a really good test. Okay, how much damage is that? I just need to get him in a corner. I'm probably going to die, to be honest. I'm missing my hits. I'm trying to pay attention to the damage numbers too much, and I still can't even see them. This is so annoying. I don't know if he was the best option to try and test on. How much are we getting there? 480, 490, 520. Okay, hold up. Are we doing over 500k damage per hit here? 430. That was another 570 at the end there. What? We're doing 570k damage to a champion. That is absurd. No wonder why Cookie just tears through these things. This sword is unreal. This damage step in general. He's using my pet and my sword right now, but I mean, hey, listen, I feel bad, but at the same time, this is for research purposes. We really want to see the difference between my setup and his. Okay, we got a Minos Hunter, 587k damage. That is unreal. That is so insane. Those things have 500k HP, and it just eats them like it's breakfast. That is unreal. The only big thing that could really change the fact of our damage would have to be my skill levels, because I am still working on trying to get my skill levels up. So I am only combat 42 and forging 29. I know, big yikes, I am working on fishing first. Don't ask me why, but that's what I'm doing. So if I have those skills up, I would be able to do more damage. So like Mex and Cookie, actually, they have maxed out in terms of those skills, and Simple Origin, so they can do a little bit more than me with this setup just due to those skill levels. Also, I've just been running around here. The snake rune on the boots is kind of very satisfying, actually. Might be something I put on my superior boots. I just have rainbow rune on there right now, but this is amazing. Okay, how much damage are we doing? I saw 600k in there. We just shredded through that thing. Are you kidding me? It takes me like twice as many hits, if not more. Also, I'm really curious what our attack speed is right now. We have 100% bonus attack speed, and we're still doing that much damage. That is unreal. So our crit chance, 100%. Crit damage, 729%. Strength, over 1,000. And we're doing that much damage. If you were to just focus on damage instead of attack speed, I bet you we'd be getting, honestly, probably close to 700 to 800k damage. I'm not even joking. Like, it's that big of a difference when you're trying to sacrifice some of your reforges for attack speed. And also, having the tiger plushie on the pet is probably the best move when it comes to a legendary griffin, because those extra hits can truly save your life, especially when it comes to like inquises who have 40 mil HP and you really need to get some hits off. So that is going to conclude today's video. Really quickly though, a lot of people have been asking for my texture pack, so if you guys show a lot of support in the next coming days on these next few videos, then I will gladly make a video releasing my very own Hypixel Skyblock mix texture pack. It's basically all my favorite textures from about 7 or 8 different Hypixel Skyblock packs mushed into one beautiful thing that I might be releasing on my Discord. So if you want to be there before it actually gets released fully in the video, I'll probably release it early in my Discord. So make sure you guys join it in the description down below. We got Discord partner too, so make sure you guys join up there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, on the road to 60,000 subscribers. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care.